Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today in this video we will talk about neurons and synapses and how the mechanism work out.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Insyirah and I'm making a video about neurons and synapse with Ikhwan.
The first structure of neuron are dendrites. Dendrites are short branches of cell body and they receive nerve impulse from other neurons or the external environment and sends them to the cell body. The next structure of neuron is cell body. It consists of nucleus and cytoplasmic projections called dendrites. It integrates signals and coordinates metabolic activities. Myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is an insulating membrane that coats the axon and it protects neurons from injury as an insulator for electrical impulse, and it provides nutrients for axon. Node of Ranvier. It accelerates the flow of nerve impulse by allowing the nerve impulse to jump from one node to the following node. The next structure of neuron is synaptic node. It is a swelling at the end of the axon branch, and it sends signal to muscle cells, gland cells, or other neuron dendrites. Motor neuron. Motor neuron can be found in ventral root of spinal nerve. It receives nerve impulse from relay neuron of the central nervous system and sends nerve impulse to effectors such as muscles or glands to produce the appropriate response. The cell body is present in the gray matter of the spinal cord. Sensory neuron. It presents in the dorsal root of spinal nerve. It carries nerve impulse from sensory organ receptors to the central nervous system, and it can be found in dorsal root ganglion. Dendrites receive nerve impulse from receptor and send them to the cell body. The nerve impulse are transferred from cell body through the axon to the next neuron. Relay neuron. Relay neuron are nerve fibers found in central nervous system. They connect the sensory neuron to motor neuron. The cell body can be found in cluster in the gray matter of central nervous system. They send nerve impulse from the sensory neuron to the central nervous system to the motor neuron.
Structures and functions. Information is sent along the nerve impulses. Impulses are positively charged waves that flow along the axon to the synaptic node. There is a narrow gap called synapse that separates the synaptic node from neuron dendrites that receive the impulses. Electrical signals that carry information must be transferred across synapses for impulses to be transmitted to the following neuron. Synapses allow nerve impulses to travel in one direction. Synapses also control the types of impulses that pass through them. Flow of impulse. Electric signal will enter the synapse, and synapse will then release neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters move slower through synapse as it occurs chemically. Neurotransmitter binding and receptor will stimulate electric signal again.